Hey guys, Andrew and Andy here. Quite often a question asked on forums will be, what podcast player do you use? And quite a lot of people will say BeyondPod is the best, and I'm probably one of those that would agree with that opinion. So we're going to have a relatively quick look. This is the widget here. There is quite a lot of detail to it, and I don't want to bore you with everything. I'm just going to show you, for me, what makes it the best app. So I'm going to tap on the widget to open it. So here is, this was the last podcast I was listening to. I can see all the episodes that I've got downloaded at the moment. I can see all the feeds that I've got at the moment, and if I go into let's say This Week in Tech, oh no, it thinks I didn't listen to that one. It's kind of odd. So I'm going to pull down to refresh the feed. The ones that are dark grey, it thinks I've listened to. The white ones, so somehow I didn't see that. There is a read-download. I could hit the read-download, it automatically read-download. It's only 52 meg. So I mean, that's it. Fairly simple. What more do you need to know? So all my different feeds are there. You can add feeds relatively easy. You can add them from, so I actually prefer to find them on my computer, add them to Google Reader, and then import them from Google Reader. Boom, and tell it. So most of them are already there in entertainment, in science technology, because you get to put them in categories. That's, to me, it's quite important. Because now let's go into more. Let's go into settings, and in this case I'm going to playlist the widget settings because it's got Smart Play in there. Now this is, for me, this is what makes this app better than any others. And if someone can tell me, yeah, this app does it like this as well, brilliant, I'll maybe have a look at it. But so configure Smart Play. Smart Play builds a playlist based on your listening preferences. Tap the plus sign to pick the feeds you want to include in your playlist. So basically, I set up an order in which I want to construct me a playlist. So start with the two newest sports episodes, from the sports category, sorry. Then the newest one episode from T3, then the newest one episode from This Week in Tech. Oh, I'm moving the phone, I can just scroll it. Then the oldest of the tech news today, then one more of the newest of the sports, then the oldest three from science and technology, then the oldest two from entertainment, and the newest one from news. Sounds a bit confusing, but that's, over time I've kind of tweaked it how I like it. If I wanted to add, so I just hit the plus, and again I get to choose, let's say the oldest 8 episodes. Can I have, oh no, I thought I could have anything. Category, all feeds. So basically just the 8 oldest podcasts that I've got on the phone, just whack them on the bottom of it. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so there we go. So I hit save. Then I get auto rebuild Smart Play. Automatically rebuilds the Smart Play when new episodes are downloaded. Yes, please. Keep current episodes. So if I'm halfway through listening to one, I don't want to rebuild my list and I lose whatever I was listening to. So it keeps whatever the one I'm listening to as the front of it, if that makes sense. Remove played from playlist. When playlist ends, just restart, build me a new one, basically. I mean, I hardly ever listen right the way through. It's normally, it will rebuild the smart list for me every night, because I've got the app to set at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just download all my new podcasts. You can have it to only do it on Wi-Fi. You can tell it to connect to Wi-Fi. You can tell it to only do it if you're charging. There's all, I think they're all fairly regular standard stuff. For me, the main thing was I wanted to really show you that Smart Play, because I love that. So yeah, so in the feed update settings, you get to change update on open feed, use mobile data. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Toggle Wi-Fi on update. No, just go ahead. When I'm at home, when I'm abroad, that's handy. I can tell it, only do it on Wi-Fi. Down if I'm charging only, whatever. So for this will literally just update whenever. It does it at 4 o'clock, but it doesn't worry about if it's connected to Wi-Fi or not, or anything like that. Now, the only thing that annoys me a little bit, I've come all the way out, but I've still got, and that's fine. That is quite handy at times, because I can then just, from within my notification bar, but to actually close the app, I have to go in more. Exit beyond. So that's a bit annoying. Give me something in the widget, in the notification bar, just a little cross, and that'll close it. Get rid of it. Bit frustrating, but anyway, it's not a big deal. So I can tell it to update Smart Play feeds from the widget, and we see the notification up there. So it's currently checking all the different, and I can tap on it and I'll see it going through all the different feeds, looking for any new. So it's just looking at this point, then it processes, and it actually says there's nothing new, which is fine because it did it at 4 o'clock this morning. I wouldn't necessarily expect it to. I can see an update log, so it tells me it checked all those feeds. Yeah, they're all completed. There was nothing to download basically. Unchanged. Yeah. There we go. So it's updated. Then I say start Smart Play. It builds my list, and Tech News Today is the first one. Now, if I open BeyondPod, it shows me Tech News Today, but I can tap that and it shows me my playlist. I could tap on a different one and it starts playing that. There it is, all about Android. Or I can go back and say, actually no, sorry, go back to what I was watching. So this is that big crazy looking list of play the newest to this, the oldest to this, blah blah blah, is how it's built this list for me. To be honest, I hardly ever get down to, well, that's the Infant Monkey case. That's actually quite good. Now I don't know why it does that every now and then. So it says it's going to stream it rather than, you know, like it's not actually downloaded it. I mean, that's fine, it started straight away anyway. Yeah, I thought for the day, hardly ever get that far down, but hey, why not, sort of thing. And what the papers say, again, I hardly ever get down there, but never mind. So that's it. I won't bore you too greatly with everything else. To me, Smart Play is what makes BeyondPod stand out. There may be other reasons why other people prefer it. I mean, it's generally a well-presented app. I can slide side to side within here to get to things. I can slide that up like so. Nice big control buttons. Oh, you may have noticed, but also there's another separate app you have to install, but I can change the playback speed to 2 times, 1 time.
7th, 2013. Tech News Today is brought to you by Squarespace, the fast and easy way to create a high-quality website, blog, or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off your first purchase on new accounts, go to squarespace.com and use offer code T.
Now I love that because, to me, that's perfectly. I don't even notice. I know probably you guys watching the video, but oh no, it sounds really weird, really fast. I don't even notice now. In fact, when I listen to them at 1 time speed, everyone sounds boring. But 1 half speed. So if this podcast is 46 minutes long, I'll have listened to that in 30 minutes. To me, that's great. You know, it means I get through a lot more podcasts. I still hear everything. The only thing that really I notice it is when some kind of music plays. But I don't listen to podcasts that have a lot of music. Anyway, but you do need. I can't actually remember what the different app is. If you haven't got it, tap it and it'll tell you need this app. Now BeyondPod is actually quite expensive. The unlock key is £4.36. I think it was even more when I bought it. It was the most expensive app I've bought. I think it was like $5.99 or $6.99 when I bought it. It's maybe that was dollars and it would work out then. But yeah, it's £4.36 in Google Play. And I have to be honest, I've had the paid version so long, I can't remember what the difference is of the paid and the free one, and it doesn't tell me on Google Play. So I do apologise about that. And you also, actually, one other thing, I'm set to receive betas version. Somewhere in the settings you can say, let me know of betas, and it'll pop up at the top there. You tap it and download the beta version. Anyway, there you go. So it's BeyondPod. This is with the unlock key. You have to download a separate thing. There is a tablet version as well, which is very nice. It's a bit more spacious and laid out. There you go, BeyondPod for Android. My name's Andy. Catch you all again soon.